Well, I've been shooting with the Canon RF 200 to 800 millimeter, f6.3 to f9 for around about 2 months now, on and off, you know, on the occasions when I've been able to. And I've been really enjoying it. You know, the reality for me is that it's really the only way that I'm ever going to be able to get out to 800 millimeters, either full frame or 1280 millimeters on the crop sensor, without having to spend a ridiculous amount of money. So for me, the lens has been awesome to use, totally enjoyable, and I'm really enjoying the results I'm getting out of. However, there has been quite a bit of criticism about this lens, and I've got some notes here about some of the common things I've heard criticisms about. Firstly, it has no super UD elements. That much is true. Can suffer from chromatic aberration and the highlights blowing out, or at least the highlights being rendered badly. Again, that's true. I've noticed that. It's not an L lens build, and yes, I'm aware of that as well, and that much is also true. The zoom throw from 200 to 800 is too long, cannot be done smoothly in one motion. That much is also true. And sometimes the autofocus is not amazing, and there have been a variety of other complaints about it. And you know, it's not perfect, it's not the best lens there is, and we already know that because of the price point. But like I said at the start of the video, it's really the only option for me in the way that my photography is and my budget to be able to get out to 800, and it's actually been a dream come true. All of the faults and all of the criticisms that people are raising about this lens are valid, but at the end of the day, you know, the RF 800 millimeter 5.6 is 27,000 New Zealand dollars. It's completely out of my league, not only today, but every day here on in for the future as well. And then you look to the RF 600 millimeter f4. Here in New Zealand, that's $24,000. Now the Canon RF 200 to 800 f6.3 to f9 here in New Zealand was about $3,800. That's so much less money than $27,000 or $24,000. It means that we've got the ability to get an accessible lens that can go out to 800 millimeters on a full frame or 1280 millimeters on the crop sensor for less than $4,000. And of course it's going to have things wrong with it. Of course it's not going to have all of the features of the more expensive lenses. They are the compromises you make when you choose to buy a less expensive option. But the bottom line is you take the good with the bad, and part of the good of the 200 to 800 millimeter lens is the price. And all of those things I mentioned at the beginning about the faults with it, they are the compromises. That's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.